who are suffering. Okay, donate 10
Let's
cents a
go
day
to
to these little
Poland as soon as
black babies
possible.
with I'm sorry,
Let's go
African
to
babies
Poland as soon
with
as possible.
bloated bellies. Why aren't you donating 10 cents a day for the white people in Africa who are facing genocide?
Well, first of all, Pepe, I'm shocked. I've never
No
ever
way,
said, but I live in
anywhere.
Johannesburg, and Pepe's actually right. Most murders in South Africa are due to just nominal high rates of crime, right? The same person that would rob me would rob the white guy.
And by the way, there is no Real Housewives of Johannesburg. It's actually Durham. But again, I'm glad that you finally admitted that you're from South Africa. Thank you. That's why I said it. That's why I said it, because I'm smarter than you. Because I'm smart.
If that's him in his picture, he doesn't look really like he's Khoisan or anything.
I'm not, doctor. You gotta calm down, brother. You know, you don't, when you show a level of emotional immaturity, then that's how people are gonna treat you. But anyways, the point I'm making is Pepe's right. And by the way, you know, you're caping for white people in South Africa. They're not the same type of white guy in America. There's a lot of them.
Excuse me, the wealthiest African American is South African. Yes, we should be protecting South Africa. Apparently, they bring America brilliant talent.
They were trying to con President Trump into giving them a visa to come to America. Those are the lazy do-good. They're the ones you'd be mad at if they were here. So, what are you protecting? They're
I know.
Proud of you.
I'm confused. 60 white people from Africa. Oh my God. It's an invasion. They're doing a con job. 60 people. And that white-only community, there's like 60 of them there. They're going to overrun and change the entire rhetoric of the United States and the entire dynamic. Oh
they're
my
just not going to be they're not going to be
the outrage.
60 more unproductive people in America.
Well, I would say this, to be fair, they're like the South Africans are probably the most
20 million useless that came over.
So Pepe,
and the South Africans are probably some of the most easy to assimilate, just because they speak English. South Africa, a little bit of a different history, but they're culturally the whites, I would say, are similar to others in the Anglosphere. So
That's what we want. We want
if you want to
assimilation.
look at the numbers, okay, we want success and we want a healthy tax base, right? So if you want to talk about African billionaires, right? How many African billionaires have ascended to the level as African American Elon Musk? Okay, how many?
Make it up.
Well, to be fair, Doctor, why did Africans, especially West Africans, do so much better than you blacks in the United States?
You want to know why? Because they adopted white culture. Literally.
Well, I mean, the most wealthy black person in America, black. We're not talking about African and Caribbean. Okay, Mr. Stewart. Let's have a conversation with him.
Well, I don't know, when you go to the doctor and there's a guy with a funny looking accent, his last name's Dickumwabwe or some weird fucking shit. A lot of these are Igbo or
listen.
What do you call those? What are the other ones? The Igbo and the bigger one. Yoruba. These people actually have their own. I know Alan was joking, but they
No.
Dude, stop talking over me.
Joking. I'm not joking.
But I would say that no, I think they have culturally. I mean, it seems like they have their own class, and they have a class of people that do really well, and they're very disciplined with their children and how they raise them, and that's why they come here, and they're just like the upper caste Indians that come here.
Why do you keep comparing black Americans to Africans? They're not the same people.
We should compare them to China.
And especially